Clavicular, I don't know what else to say to you besides jail. Jail. You going to jail, jail, jail. Attempted. That was most definitely attempted. And for you not to have any sort of facial expression when you just ran this guy over is insane. Is it the meth? I don't know. You know what? Hold on. Guys, let me take a step back. All right? Because I feel like we need to have a serious talk with Clavicular at this point. Let me set the mood. Let me set the mood. Put my glasses on, right? All right. Clavicular, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's not looking good, man. I know you worry a lot about looks maxing. You worry about that a lot. You talk about it a lot in your content. But I'm gonna be real with you. You need to worry about ass maxing. You need to worry about maxing that ass. Because it's gonna get took in jail. Guys, let's just get into Clavicular. So, if you guys were not aware, a lot of you are already, because I know a lot of you have been DMing me and basically telling me that I need to cover this. And I was like, no, I'm just going to save it for the live because this was a perfect video to talk about with you guys live. So, or not a video topic, whatever. Clavicular is in a little bit of trouble, guys, because he ran over a stalker with his Cybertruck. Do you guys know how heavy a Cybertruck is? And keep in mind, he did all of this on stream. On stream! So he has been banned off of Kick. Adin Ross, for whatever the reason, is trying to get him back on the platform. I don't know why, because you almost unalived the man. Where is the threshold? Where is the line for Kick? You attempted murder? That's not the line? What the fuck do you have to do? But anyway, let me just show you this quick clip. I don't know if the live is going to be taken down because of this or what, but I'm going to show you guys anyway.
Start driving with this guy. Drive.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
Hopefully.
You just ran over somebody. There isn't a worry on his face. He's not upset. Stonewall, not panicking. You just rolled over somebody. Before I give you guys my verdict, because you know I'm the judge, I got the gavel. You know what I'm going to say, all right? And don't worry, it's coming. There are some more things that we have to talk about. There are a few more things that I have to show you. So that was him running over the guy, right? Let me show you what Clavicular said before this transpired.
Buzzy, bro. Your best course of action is just get in your whip and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know the best course of action, but I want to kill each and every one of these guys.
In GTA.
No, I want to.
Well, Buzzy, bro.
One more time.
Your best course of action is just get in your whip and get the fuck out.
Yeah, I know the best course of action, but I want to kill each and every one of these guys.
In GTA.
No, I want to.
Well, Buzzy.
Wait a minute. So I'm laughing here, right? Because anybody, you could take this as it being premeditated. His friend tried to save him. He said, I want to unalive all those guys, right? Oh, wait, well, in GTA, right? No, I really want to do it. How stupid can you be? This man is literally giving you an out. All you had to say was, oh, yeah, in GTA, of course. This man said, oh, no, I actually want to do it. Like, I actually mean it. Like, I want to kill all of them. Nigga! you claiming self-defense, I don't think it's really gonna help you here, man. I guess Adin Ross gave an update. I don't know if he gave his opinions. Logics, if this isn't the video, can you do me a favor and please send it to me? Oh God. All right. So yeah, here's Adin Ross giving his update on Clavicular. He has such a stupid. I hate his name so much.
Tell you guys this, like, in my opinion here, I think that guy's an absolute parasite. Clav should be unbanned. And I think that, Eddie, you should ban that tweaked out. You should ban him. That guy is going to continue to cause issues on all the streamers. He followed me to LA. That guy's cancer to streaming. Just get him out. You do not, like, look what almost, thank you, sir. Look what almost happened to Clav. He almost had to kill him because the guy was a, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, but here's the thing. Somebody jumping on your car isn't justification to running them over at all. I don't know what world you live in. People think stand your ground laws in Florida. This happened in Florida, by the way. People think stand your ground laws in Florida cover such a wide array of like, no! There was no perceived threat here. Now, Clavicular claimed previously that these guys had, you know, pew-pews. Like, they had pistols, apparently. No one saw them on stream. I don't even think Clavicular actually saw them because when he was telling one of the security guards that was directing traffic or whatever, he said that he just saw the outline. He didn't actually see someone brandish a gun. And either way, that's not on film. There needs to be a perceived threat here. Yeah, Clav is the same guy that microdoses meth. Yeah, that's him. Okay, hold on. Apparently Logix has the rest of the clip.
just a real quick update on that. Kick, you guys should unban him. I mean, he didn't go to jail. He didn't get charged for anything. Kick should 100% unban him. If I had still a say with Kick, I would have 1 million gazillion %. You know what I mean? Get him unbanned like this. I don't have a say anymore. They don't care about what I have to say. So unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about it. I already hit them and they did nothing. I don't own Kick. No, I do not. But guys, like, you want me to tell you guys the truth? That guy hit. The world would be a lot better with people like that if they were not alive. And
holy shit. Whoa. Bro, you can't just be saying shit like that. So don't get me wrong. I'm not defending the guy that was harassing Clavicular or other streamers. Like, I'm not defending him at all. But I don't think that because he was harassing somebody, like, as long as you're not assaulting anybody, you're not causing anybody any physical harm, you don't necessarily deserve to die. Yo, this goes back to, I don't want to get too political, but this goes back to what Trump is doing. Like, you know, bombing all of these drug boats, like just killing people because they have drugs. Since when was that an offense that required you to get murdered? Since when?
In the nicest way possible, because people like that are the absolute bottom of the barrel who, in my opinion, like, I know it just sounds crazy, but like, the world would be better. You know what I mean? Like, the world would be a lot better without people like that. The guy who is getting this like viralness, and guys, I am backing Clav right now. I'm not taking nobody's sides well, let's react to see how I feel, who's right and wrong, but like, I like Clav. And I'm going to tell you guys this, like, in my opinion here, I think that guy's an absolute parasite. Clav should be unbanned. And I think that, Eddie, you should ban that tweaked out. You should ban him. That guy is going to continue to cause issues on all the streamers. He followed me to LA. That guy's cancer to streaming. Just get him out. You do not, like, look what almost, thank you, sir. Look what almost happened to Clav. He almost had to kill him because the guy was a you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I don't care. Yo.
His own stream said L take. It's just crazy, right? Because Adin, keep in mind, he is somebody that is, I guess, that you would consider like conservative politically, right? It's just, it's wild because I heard him say some of the most vile shit about liberals and about, you know, Kamala Harris. And, you know, these people are cancers and they're this and they're that and they're evil and yada, yada, yada. How are you any better? You just said somebody deserved to die because he's following streamers around. I mean, yes, he's also a parasite. He's also harassing people. Does the man deserve to die? No. Adin, I think you're a piece of shit. I think you're a parasite. I think you are terrible. I think you are one of the worst people to influence the younger generation. I think you are god awful, bro. I honestly cannot stand you. I don't want you to die. I don't want you to die. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
This is a sickness.
Right, Logic said it. Look what almost happened to Clav is what? Nothing. He was in the car. He was in the car. What do you mean what almost happened to him? He was in the car. He was in a Cybertruck. Unless he was brandishing a gun, then you run him over. Unless he was brandishing it, but he wasn't. You could have literally just waited until he walked away from the truck and you drove off. Or here's an idea. How about you call the police? Call the police. You want to talk about this guy being, you know, the R word. I ain't gonna say it. You want to keep saying this guy's a parasite and he's slow and all this other shit. Clav is equally as slow. You should have called the cops. You're being harassed, right? Call the cops. Why was that not an option? That should have been the first thing that you did instead of taking matters into your own hands and running the guy over. Now, you know what? Now your ass is probably going to jail. I ain't forget jail. Your ass is going to jail. Your ass is going to jail. Clavicular. I cannot see this man getting away with it scot-free. Not scot-free. Something is going to have to give here. Like, oh, Sam, thank you. And you're white. You're white. The cops would have came like that, bro. And you white. And keep in mind, I totally understand. This guy is a parasite. Let me show you. Like, I get it. This is an exchange that I don't think this is the same day. It could be. I don't know. But look what happens.
I got the biggest clip tonight. Clavicular report me. $2.2 million. I already signed my Kodak Black. I bought everyone in Miami. I'm merging. The biggest clip. Clap. You don't want to do this. Do it. Go ahead.
Oh, wait a minute. That might change things. Clavicular literally threw water on him. All this guy is doing is just yelling at him and following him. Is that annoying? Sure. But Clav actually threw water on his ass. I did not see that. Wow. Okay. That is assault, bro. You can't do that. Guys, I think, yeah, I think he cooked. I honestly think he cooked. Like, he is absolutely done. Clavicular, I don't know what else to say to you besides jail. Jail. You going to jail. Attempted murder. That was most definitely attempted murder. And for you not to have any sort of facial expression when you just ran this guy over is insane. Is it the meth? I don't know. You know what? Hold on. Guys, let me take a step back. All right? Because I feel like we need to have a serious talk with Clavicular at this point. Give me a second. Let me set the mood. Let me set the mood. Put my glasses on, right? All right. Clavicular, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's not looking good, man. I know you worry a lot about looks maxing. You worry about that a lot. You talk about it a lot in your content. But I'm gonna be real with you. You need to worry about ass maxing. You need to worry about maxing that ass. Because it's gonna get took in jail. You're gonna go to jail and you need to find the biggest, gayest man that you can find so that he can protect you. Because we know you can't fight. You can't defend yourself, okay? We know. And, Clav, you're halfway there, man. You're halfway there. You wear makeup. I've seen you put on makeup. So just continue to lean into that feminine side that you already have and max that ass out. Because you're going to need a little cushion. I suggest you get a BBL. You already putting foreign shit in your body anyway. This is my best advice that I can give you. And I hope you take it. Watts, Signing out. Hey, that was good timing, chat. Hold on, I think I need a clap. Hey, come on, put some claps in the chat. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Come on, I need some credit for that. And that was right off rip too. I was not planning to do that. Nah, yeah, but for real, you need to max that ass out. That wasn't a joke. Like I'm dead ass serious. You need to do something. You're not gonna survive in jail. Cause isn't it so ironic? This man cares so much about his looks. He focuses on his looks, but his looks is actually what's going to help him get through jail. Huh? Funny how life works.